What's going on, guys? We're here in St. Louis for Streetcar Takeover, and today's a very special day because we have a shop visit lined up. And it's kind of a surprise for our dear friend Fred.
Fred loves drifting?
I wouldn't go that far. In fact, I'd probably say that drifting is Fred's least favorite automotive sport. He just doesn't get it. He thinks it's kind of pointless to slide around in a circle or around turns, and since this is a judge event, I think that kind of throws him off a little bit. But today, we're gonna make sure that he gets the full experience. So we're headed to Nocturnal Motorsports, and he doesn't know. So
We're about to change his mind.
let's head out. Let's get in the car. Guys are already waiting for us. Oh, are we Rochambeauing for this?
Damn it.
Oh, Fred wins. Oh, we got our little hamster car. Kyle is kind enough to go through the rental experience, and they only had this. Do you know where we're going?
I don't know where are we going. We're going to Sugar Fire for food.
Yeah, and we're going to Nocturnal Motorsports.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, you're gonna like it.
We're gonna find out.
You're gonna find out. You guys comfy?
Yeah.
Our hamster wheel.
I think Dan needs help. There's a sick tugboat. I love tugging boats.
I shouldn't say it like that.
Oh. Does that sound bad?
Sounds somewhat sexual.
So I'm pansexual, so I hope that doesn't mean anything. Leave that session
Kitchenware.
with pans.
Jesus, that's so
Dang. This is a good, nice, clean pan. Turns me on, man.
You know, whoever edits this is gonna have to, they're probably gonna use it as a B-roll, but then they're gonna hear the audio and they're gonna be like, God, I wish I could use that right now.
I mean, our editors are pretty crafty. This will probably be.
Yeah, there's some things I didn't think would make vlogs, and yeah, they definitely make vlogs because our editors.
Please don't use pansexual. I can see the comments now.
What does that even mean? I see it on Tinder.
I don't know what pansexual
You see it on
means.
Tinder a lot? I was swiping last night. And one of those dude chicks almost got me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the giveaway?
The extremely strong jawline. I was like, wait a second.
Are you excited?
What?
Look at this.
What is this place?
This is Nocturnal Motorsports.
surprise.
Look at that. Isn't that awesome? We're gonna.
Why the hell are there so many 240s?
Because this is a drift shop. You look shocked. What's wrong?
Why are we at a drift shop?
Because we're gonna immerse you in a culture that you're not normally used to.
You mean one I don't enjoy?
Yes.
We're gonna hoon around.
We're gonna hoon today.
Please don't. Please don't.
You excited?
I don't know what I should be excited.
You should be pumped. We're at a Nocturnal Motorsports.
I mean, here's the thing, guys. So all the guys know I'm not a fan of drifting. So it's not like
I didn't know that.
I'm sure it's fun for them to do. I just don't see the point in it. It's like figure skating. It's like soccer to me. I just don't see the point in it.
Well, you liked going to summer nats. That's a judged sport. It's kind of the same thing. They just spin the tires.
Ridiculous. That event's ridiculous.
I don't. It's different. I don't know, man.
But give it a chance.
I'm gonna
let it into your heart.
I'm not gonna be a dick. Like, I'm gonna respect everything, but
You're always a dick, though. You gonna be nicer this time, or just for today, maybe?
just for today.
Wow, it's not like you.
You heard it first.
Okay.
You heard it here first, folks. Can you kind of like walk us through here? There's all kind. I don't even know where to begin.
So this is actually what's known as JDM hookup over here. So over here, this is all the stuff that we bring back from Japan. So, you know, if you're not familiar, Japan got the same cars we did, but in some cases extra cars, and they got way cooler versions of the cars. So they all came turbo, they all had generally more horsepower and everything. So Dewey and Steven exclusively just bring all this. We got motors, coilovers, seats, wheels, bumpers, front end conversions, headlights, anything you can think of. And anything by special request that someone wants, they'll go find it and bring it over on a container. So about every 3 to 6 months we get another shipment, go through it, and then when you look on eBay and you see motors, this is where they come from.
That's awesome.
Primarily, most of the Midwest, anything you see that's imported probably came out of this warehouse at some point.
Well, you guys are doing the Lord's work, I tell you what.
What would you get? They have like a million 2Js. You gotta grab a 2J.
Well, duh. They got 2Js, RBs, wheels. No EJs though.
Because EJ's a garbage. It's okay, I drive a Subaru.
And then you can get they have all the trunk lids, they have hoods over there. You could probably build a whole 240 here, honestly.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Hashtag drift missile. You know what? You're Asian, so you should totally be like showing us around here.
Yeah, so this is my house.
Typical Asian American home.
You think this is plastic. 100% pure Desmond rice.
Stop. Jesus, stop it. But there's like seriously a good amount of these are 2Js right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an RB. Oh, I see RB20.
There's RB right there.
RB26 right there. So if anybody needs a 2J or an RB26,
Come here.
come here. Come to Dan's house.
This actually says "Me love you long time."
Jesus, please stop.
They have coilovers for days.
And I just realized that all these engines up front have transmissions hooked up to them. Hey, they have Lamborghini Diablo headlights. They have Lamborghini Diablo headlights. Look at that. Look at that. For those of you that don't know, I don't know how you wouldn't know, but Lamborghini decided to use the 300ZX headlights in the Diablo. Literally, it says Nissan right on them. So those are Diablo headlights and they're 300ZX headlights. Right there. Bunch of them. I just found something pretty cool. There's a right-hand drive swap over here. They basically cut the A-pillar and then like right in front of the firewall, and then they cut the floor, and everything else everything transfers over. So the dash, the center console, all the brake boosting, all that kind of stuff. Check it out. Alright, this place I just figured out this place is like Need for Speed Underground 2, where you pick mods and you put them in the car. We found the exhaust tip section right there. All the mufflers.
It's JDM as f, bro. You won't understand.
I don't. I really don't. Alright, so you said there's how many 2Js here?
I think right now there might be like a half dozen or a dozen, but we had 25 here at one point last year.
So apparently 2Js are in right now.
2Js are in, and 1JZs, 1J VVTI, non-VVTI. We've always got quite a few of those. That's definitely in demand. So can't even keep them on the shelves.
So if anybody needs a 2J, you guys are the guys to go to.
Your Huckleberry.
There you go.
So these guys are gonna give us a little shop tour. See what they got here at Nocturnal Motorworks.
Then we build build light aircraft, we build cars.
Oh, this is, oh, okay, I did not even see that. Hey Ken, you want them to build you a plane? I mean, you were talking about getting a plane, so what do you think?
I mean, I'd take a plane.
That's cool. Yeah, it's pretty sick. So what's the main purpose of this?
Just absolutely strictly fun.
Yeah.
This was you know, it's like I always say, it was one of those projects we'd always talked about. Like, man, can you imagine if we built something real lightweight and just stuffed some motor in and had nothing, you know, bare bones, nothing wind in your face, getting hit with rocks and everything. And then we were like, you know what, let's just stop talking about it and do it, you know? So we stayed after work, and it took us about a month to do. And it was
only
a lot of it was stuff we had laying around, which is why it looks the way it looks, you know. If we had a particular diameter of tube, that's what we used. If we had some seats left over from another project, that's what we used. And then it actually ended up working out really well, so we did a version 2 now, which has a JZ in it with a big single turbo, and it's got some cooler lines and stuff too.
Damn. What's the gnarliest thing you've done in this thing?
I landed this on the roof down at Gateway. It's an open wheel car, so I came in a little too fast through the chicane on the road course, slid off, hit the tire wall, and the tire grabbed the wall, rode the wall up, and flipped it. I landed on the roof, and then it kind of went cartwheeling, which I was actually fine, and it actually didn't damage the frame at all. So
How did that feel inside? So like, all of a sudden you're just like fighting it up a wall.
Yeah, I mean, I've crashed a lot of cars throughout the years, so like that's not weird. This is the first time I've ever done an 80-mile-an-hour rollover like that, so I kind of didn't have time, to be honest. It was kind of over too quick. And then when I was like stopped, I was just sitting there like, all right, do I have any bones sticking out anywhere? Or, like, everything's good, you know?
Yeah.
I'm not in shock or something, and it was fine. So I had a backup car that day, so I was able to finish the day in my other car, which worked out well. But, yeah, we've had a lot of different people drive it over the years. That's probably one of the most fun things is letting people hop in it, because it's just like a big go-kart, you know?
Yeah.
For big kids, basically. basically. So I haven't seen anyone get in it yet and drive it that hasn't had a big smile at the end of the day. So
Oh, I bet.
I feel like that's what we were going for.
Yeah, this thing would be a blast. So when was this thing built?
We did this, it was around 2010, so it's getting a little old now. It's
Okay.
I guess 7 or 8 years almost, if I had to estimate, you know.
So this thing was made before all the other death traps.
Yeah, it's a little frustrating sometimes hearing that. And I'd like to say the main thing I think that makes it different is we didn't cut top of a car off and build a cage. This was a scratch built frame rails. Everything was you know, aside from subframes, engines, and things like that, it was all built from scratch.
So this is the OG. Do you guys build these for like other people?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we've actually got a frame jig over there somewhere, anyways, that we use to order. So if you want one, you just gotta let us know and we can build you one. So.
Okay. So like, can you pick what kind of motor you want?
Absolutely. If you see at the back here, we got this little triangle of sheet metal, and that can be removed and changed different sizes, so it can accommodate, you know, anything.
A pretty big motor.
In an inline 6 to an LS, all sorts of stuff fits in there. That's why we left a little bit of room in there, so that you could change engines.
Why is it M3 or was it just a 3 Series?
It was a 3 Series.
3 Series wide body with an LS. I could with this.
Yeah, actually, he just wants this as a nice little daily. He wants to just have something to roll around.
This is quite the thing to roll around in.
Yeah. So we're gonna take a quick trip to Mexico. Here, are you guys excited?
Actually, I thought we were going to Japan.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to Japan. So we'll see you guys in a second.
That's pretty damn cool, I'm not gonna lie.
Alright guys, the plane ride was really quick. We made it to Japan safely. Fred is gonna ride in this sick drift rocket. Guys, we're going back to America. I'm gonna close this. Remember guys, Japan is only 3 drifts away. Alright, so we found Fred.
Nice little hiding place he's got there.
This is pretty incognito.
There was 2 cops, dudes sitting there in their parked cars. They're getting in their cars. Like, fuck, there's the cops about to get pulled over.
I saw you like fly the out of there, and I was like, they gone.
We sat up there longer than we were supposed to.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
8 weeks old.
Come here, boy. Oh, you peeing? Oh, you're pooping. Sorry.
Oh, sorry, bro.
That's Capone.
Capone?
Track back there.
Capone.
That's a sick name.
He's named after my buddy that just passed away.
Oh, Jesus.
Come here, baby. Hello. Woo.
called champagne.
Hello. Oh, there he is. Oh my god.
Thanks, sir.
Pleasure meeting you, man.
You too, man. Thanks for the show. All right, sir. We're heading out. Thank you so much for the ride.
guys.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Was it life-changing?
Guys.
I mean, it was pretty fun. I'm not gonna lie. So it was a good time.
You guys will have to come back real soon.
What was it?
It was fun. Okay. Just
Yeah.
fun.
There's a
And then-
smile.
And then
You're smiling, all right.
I was smiling. As soon as he did like the first like real good one start, I was smiling. I was like smiling.
Well, off to the track. All right, so we're here at the track in St. Louis, and it's kind of rainy. The only thing that's going on right now is drifting, which is perfect because Fred loves that now. I'm gonna go get him, and I've got a surprise for him. Are you Derek?
I'm Derek.
I'm Matt.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. I'm gonna need a favor.
Yeah.
Can you take that guy in that car drifting?
For sure. Be a little different with the rain going on, but we'll give it a try.
He went drifting yesterday, and he smiled.
You smile a little bit?
He did, and just
a little smile?
I haven't seen the GoPro footage, but I'm guessing it was a big smile. So I told him that we were gonna come over here. I don't think he knows that he's about to go for another ride.
You gonna learn today?
He gonna learn. You gonna go for a ride?
What?
That? Oh? I didn't think that you got your fix yesterday. So,
We did cookies yesterday. We didn't really do any drifting. It was still pretty fun.
well, this guy's a Formula Drifter.
Oh.
So,
All right. Yeah. All right. So I guess we're going drifting.
again.
What is the setup? Oh, it's LS. I already like it. Just basic head scan LS6 intake. It's got Venom Racing Engine heads and SCG Motorsports designed the cam to kind of fit with the heads and everything, just kind of all correlated together. And Shane Hines put it together, or not put it together, but tuned it all up and everything. And we don't have any dyno numbers on it, but Shane's done a lot of cars, and he said some are probably 420, 440 wheel.
Damn.
Nothing crazy, but it's a job done.
Not to slide around, right? Now, you're Formula Drift, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just got my license like 2 weeks ago.
This makes it feel a lot safer.
Yeah.
Sliding around after we haven't experienced. Not some random person with a shitty 18 color 240. So this is different colors on, but it looks clean. It's not like
Oh, yeah.
not like primer red bumper and black hood and all that stuff.
Held together with zip ties.
Fred, by the way.
There, nice to meet you, man.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
Put a helmet on and safety third, right?
That hair. You're gonna mess up that hair.
Ready.
Here we go.
was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's a lot more fun when it's dry out because you can use like all the throttle.
Yeah.
A lot faster. But that was pretty, especially when you get next to the other car and you're doing this. Yeah. That was actually pretty cool.
It's a good time. Once it dries up, about an hour or so, we'll get you in again.
Yeah. I was gonna lie, it's actually pretty neat. So I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Did you change your mind, like, so far?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I can definitely see why it's fun.
Okay, so it's not pointless anymore, right?
It's fun.
Okay.
It's definitely fun.
Okay.
Definitely fun.
All right, all in all, drifting's fun.
I'm glad to hear you say that.
Yeah, drifting is fun. Definitely fun. And from what we did earlier and what we did today, or what we did earlier and what we did just now, you can tell there's two different, I guess, types of drifters. There's two different types of like racers and stuff like that. There's drifters that they build a car to drift for fun. They're not really concerned if they break stuff or beat stuff up or whatever. And then there's the gentleman I just rode with, and he does it professionally. He has his Drift D license, Formula D license. That's legit.
And he's been to like 20 events.
Yeah, he's won a whole mess of events. He's really good at it. I'm not saying the guys that do it for fun are not good at it, or you guys don't have fun. Like, it's just two total different things. Like, there's guys that build street cars and they just race on the street, and there's guys that spend 100 grand on a race car and take it to the track. It's just two different things.
Right.
And we got to meet both of those in the span of, you know, a couple days. So that was actually pretty neat to see the difference between I didn't know that. I guess I never really thought about it, honestly. But yeah, drifting is it's fun.
Yeah, and you got to race in the dry and in the rain. I've never drifted in the rain.
One thing they said about drifting in the rain, it's not as fun because the cars slide around really easily, but you don't have to get you don't get to use all the throttle. You don't get to go into the turns as fast. He also said that drifting on like a course that's like bank turns and stuff like that is a lot more fun because you can go a lot faster, which I believe that. I had an awesome time anyway, and yeah, I did smile. Fred did smile in a drift car, so that was caught on video.
That was kind of the whole goal.
Yeah, so drifting is fun. That's the synopsis of this video.
I'm glad we could change your mind on this sport.
There we go, drifting's fun.
I think we should start calling him DK.
Drifting. He loves it now. When we get home, he's probably gonna start looking for 240s.
Probably. You're gonna buy a 240 now?
Still not buying a 240. We will, dude. As soon as we get home, you're gonna find one on Craigslist. You're gonna ask me, oh, hey Ken, will you come help me get this 240? I can see it already.
All right guys, thanks for watching that video. If you have not checked out our merch store recently, we have over 100 items on there with a bunch of new releases. We're gonna have a link in the description below. Also, make sure you go ahead and subscribe, like, comment on this video. We wanna hear from you guys. We wanna get some feedback. Let us know what you guys think about this behind the scenes stuff, our vlogs, what you guys wanna see on here. We wanna hear all the comments you guys have. Until then, we'll see you guys in the next video.